Hi, meteorologist Cindy O'Quinn with your Citizen Florida Tropical Update. As we're taking a look at Hurricane Irma, a very dangerous Category 5 storm, in fact, potentially catastrophic. Wind speed still up to 185 miles per hour as of the 8 a.m. advisory on Wednesday morning. And your pressure at 918 millibars. It has been passing through the Leeward Islands, the northern section, and just going to be brushing by Puerto Rico, but they're going to still feel a pretty big impact. Now, we are continuing to track this storm as it does move on to the U.S. Expecting it to remain a Category 5 storm all the way through Friday morning with wind speeds still around 160 miles per hour. We are expecting a little bit of weakening, though, as it's expected to then push on towards the state of Florida. What we are expecting right now, according to the National Hurricane Center's latest forecast track, is potential impact for South Florida landfall between 96 and 120 hours, or basically between any time Sunday morning to Monday morning. And then once it does come on shore, we will see its winds then start to die down a little bit, but still a Category 3 hurricanes is approaching near Lake Okeechobee at 120 miles per hour. So a very dangerous situation for South Florida and for the Keys right now. As we're looking at the potential tracks, though, we've noticed a trend just in the last couple of runs. We were seeing the path heading into the Gulf of Mexico, but now more of the paths are really trying to take it where it will brush by South Florida and then potentially steer off the eastern coast of Florida and then potentially making landfall somewhere around Savannah up into the Charleston area or even closer to North Carolina. So again, this is just some earlier model runs, but that track certainty is still very uncertain once we get past 72 hours. So again, this storm system we're still watching very closely as we sort of continue to narrow down exactly where that landfall will be. Now you're taking a look at this. We're looking at some unfavorable conditions as it's going through, but there is going to be some patches a little bit more favorable for these strengthening, maintaining. So that's why we are expecting it to remain a Category 5 storm all the way through Friday morning. And then you notice a little bit of favorable conditions right before it's expected to make that sharp northward turn and go up towards the state of Florida or just off the eastern coastline of Florida. So again, we'll continue to keep the latest here on Hurricane Irma, and you can always check out our Florida Storms app.